video from Clockwork Labs. Hope you're going to enjoy this. It's the Tesla Effect walkthrough. Love these adventure games. Going to be putting other games on the channel as I go through, but I want to start off with this one. I've been a big fan of Tex Murphy Adventures for a very long time. I didn't play any of the early ones, Mean Streets and so forth. I started playing when it was Under a Killing Moon in '94, way back then, and then Pandora Directive and Overseer. Fantastic games. They were kind of great noir, detective noir games, which I love. They're very atmospheric, which you can hear from the music. Obviously a near open world game as well. It's not like open world as you think now, but it's still very flexible what you could do, and that added to the challenge because you could visit these places at any time, talk to anyone at any time, and ask these all sorts of questions. So it wasn't, it's really very open on what you could do. As I said, added to the challenge. So this is the latest one from Tex Murphy, Big Finish Games, actually, Tesla Effect. They actually did a Kickstarter campaign to get money or financing behind this. They exceeded their requirement, I think, which is fantastic, and I think they have done an amazing job with this. A little bit way around with it already. I hope it's going to be popular. I know it's popular enough for that to make a follow. So, look, let's get going. There's a lot of movie kind of clips in between to give you the story and the atmosphere, and I'll let them play, and hopefully we'll get through the game. Now, obviously, love it if you could hit some likes on the video, and obviously comment as well where you think necessarily where I'm going wrong, what I'm missing, but of also any games you think I would like. I love a lot of other games that I'm going to be putting on the channel, but of course anything at all to do with adventures like this as well. So if there's any kind of atmospheric adventure games you think I'd like, you'd like to see me play, please let me know in the comments, and off we go. So I'm going to play the game. I'm going to put my name in here, put my profile. Now we're going to do casual gamer here. Now the gamer here means that you can't get any hints, you can't skip any puzzles. Now I'm not expecting to skip any puzzles, I don't want to. But obviously if things get really desperate and I spend 2 episodes doing the one puzzle, I think I'm going to have to get some help, I think. But we'll see how we get on. So I'm going to click OK. Now one thing before I do this, there is, I think, 3 paths this game can take depending on how you talk to people, how you respond, everything like that. So, I think there could be 3 different endings, I think, and I think it tells us later on. I'll have to see which ending I can take. Hopefully it's the positive one. If there is a positive and negative one, we'll have to see. Anyway, let's get on with it. It's going to be a nice intro to start off with, and then we'll be in the game. So let's go for it.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
Here we go. Oh, yes. This music's fantastic. They have really gone all out with this. I'm going to celebrate with Canada. Postal goodness. I don't think I can skip past this, actually. Let's just enjoy the music.
name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You gotta just... I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him. But even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving you empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. That's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. A time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Drag him into the speeder. Look, the top window. I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
The 7-year lunch. Go on, get up, Tex. What works there, mate? Hey, you! Over here!
Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Wowza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your Smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
No, I think we'll try and work this one out. I think we'll skip this one and get into the game. This is just a way I can get my inventory and hints and things like that. Let's just go for it. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Apologies if you had a blip during the intro there. I had a problem with the recording. Might have just blipped a couple of seconds.
You have a fax.
Okay. Let's think now.
You have a fax.
Right, okay.
You have a
So,
fax.
apologies again if the video jumped.
You
There's
have a
video
fax.
problems I need to sort out first. So, if you ever played these games before, you'll know the deal. You've just got to search
You
everywhere.
have a
There's
fax.
gonna be things behind
You have a fax.
pictures, anything like this, really. The strangest clue. You just got to look at everything, really.
You
As I said,
have
I
a
played
fax.
this first scene.
You have
Just
a
this
fax.
first office scene, so I know what's in here. There isn't much in here. A couple of little clues, just mainly to get the atmosphere of things.
You have a
There's a couple
fax.
important things. As you can hear, you
You
have
have
a
a
fax.
fax.
I don't know how you use a fax machine nowadays. I mean, nowadays, I mean, this is supposed to be the future, for God's
You
sake.
have
This
a
is obviously
fax.
set after World War III
You
and
have a
something like
fax.
2150 or something like that. So, it's, I don't know how you use a fax machine now,
You
let
have a
alone
fax.
all the way in the future in those days.
You have a fax.
Anyway, so this is his office. We're on Chandler Avenue, so we can see out here all the streets. If you played this before, if you played Under Killing Moon before,
You have a
Pandora
fax.
and Overseer, you'll recognise
You
this.
have
All
a
the
fax.
characters are still here, and you don't really need to play the games to really enjoy this. It's brilliant, and I think Big Finish have just really
You have a
excelled
fax.
themselves here.
You have
They've
a
got so much
fax.
passion for this character in this game. It's absolutely amazing. I think the fans, they're really dedicated fans of this game, so they're
You have a
really
fax.
doing well. So,
You have a fax.
okay, so what I'm going to do is have a little look around. So let's have a look at this fax machine here. There's some money on the floor. We'll have a look at that in a moment. So,
You have a
Oh boy, a fax.
so let's have a read of that. So I'm just going to have a little look at our inventory. Click on it. Hey Murph, I've been out of the state doing UFO research, also checking out Bigfoot sighting, but that is another story. I should be back in a couple of days. It'd be great to catch up on what you're working on, Archie Ellis. Now, I do recognise that name. I think it's something from Pandora. Now, the aliens is always a big thing in or sci-fi, that kind of thing. It's a big thing in Pandora because Under Killing Moon was great and everything like this, but Pandora was just the best. So, I don't know if there's going to be aliens here. That's going to be an interesting one. So we can have a look around here. Now, these are Archie comics, or Mike and Hammer Archie books or whatever. They're all over the place. You can pick them up, but I don't think they actually give you any game. They just give you extra points. It's kind of like a little 105 part of the game. Let's give it a go.
Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack.
So we can click on anything here. So we can click on the coffee here.
My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop.
There isn't much in this office, so I think just to get things going, I'm just going to have a look where I know where things are. Have a look around, get the feel of the atmosphere and so forth. So we've got the money. This is the case he was carrying. Interesting. So let's give that a look.
What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here.
Okay, so we've got some money. Now the thing is, the story is that obviously he came in, he was doing something dodgy, and he had that case with him. Then it went black and something happened. Someone was looking in the top window, someone was firing shots. Was it him? Were they firing him? Were they firing someone else? Who did they stuff in at the speeder? I don't know. Was it him and then they brought him back? I don't know. I don't know at the minute. It's all a bit of a mystery. We've got some holes in the wall here. Let's just take a look at these holes in the wall.
Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why?
Alright, yes, there's another hole there. Now these footprints are nothing here. These are just from we used to teach dance lessons when when he wasn't getting enough working back in Under the Killing Moon. So these aren't suspicious footprints.
Salsa dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
So let's take a look around, see what we've got. So we've got a newspaper article on the wall here. As I said, I've done this kind of scene already, but the rest I haven't. So local San Francisco prime investigator in critical condition following shootout. Now this is sometimes what happens when you do certain scenes. It takes you back to the older games as kind of. So this will take us back to Mean Streets. Or what's the other one? Oh gosh, I can't remember now. Oh, it was Alien something. They were really, they were very old platform games. And when I click on this, you'll see why, and you'll see these kind of retro things. You'll see excerpts from like Under Killing Moon, Pandora, and all of that. But obviously, these are from the really old games that I didn't play. They were more like action shooters. But let's give it a go.
Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district. I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn.
Now, anyone who's played Under the Killing Moon or the other games know he doesn't really use his brains. What do we got here? An alien home companion, Archie Ellis. That's the guy who just sent us the facts.
Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay.
And why did he write a book? Now, why am I surprised by that? It's a good idea to look in the cabinets. There is nothing in the cabinets. As I said, I've checked this office. Best to open everything. Nothing in these drawers, but you can look at anything really. This is the thing. So I mean, I can open this drawer and I can take a look here. Look.
Whoa, this melted chocolate bar's been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
Now, Clint.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me fasolato!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
That's back to the old Under Killing Moon days. He was a homeless guy who lived in a dumpster behind Rook's pawn shop bookstore. It's quite, I think he then, in Pandora or Overseer, he then managed to open a restaurant, a chocolate-themed restaurant. I don't know if he's here. We'll have to go and see if we find him. What we got? So we've got some papers here. We've got a card. This is something interesting. Let's click on this.
It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these?
So it looks like it's the first thing he doesn't recognize here. So we need to know what happened here. Why is he not remembering anything? It's all a mystery. So we've got, why isn't he remembering anything? What was all that commotion about? Who got in the speeder? Where are the shots fired? Everything. So let's put the glue on.
Glue's always useful.
Alright, okay, so I'm just going to go through what we've got here. So we've got a few things. We've got a broken record. I'm going to pick this up.
Oh, man, this record's broken in two.
There's not really anything to do with the game here. It's just atmospheric. But what we can do is we can combine the glue. We can use it with...
That's not right.
I can't remember how we do this. I think we can combine it. Can we do that? Can we do that and then do that? I can't remember.
Huh, it's a bottle of stupid glue.
I wish I watched that damn video now.
That accomplished nothing.
Really? I've forgotten. Oh no, this is embarrassing. I can't remember how to do it now. Cannot remember. How do we do this?
Well, that was stupid.
Oh my god, this is embarrassing. I should have watched the video. Oh, Brownie, you idiots right in front of me. This isn't a good start.
Ding, 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 ding! We have a winner!
Oh, we have a winner. There we go. Oh, God. That's embarrassing. Right in front of me. That is terrible. That is terrible. I don't deserve anything there. So what I can do now is I know I can use that.
I close my eyes and dream of
Anyway,
one.
well, that's about it. Really.
The
That's just to help me
one
know
I
how to
love
combine things, which didn't
so
help me much.
dear.
I am shocked I did not see that combined. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. So there's nothing really else here. We're going to go into his room, and we can see in here, this is the case to the right here. So we'll have a look.
Whoa. I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money, what are they paying me for?
So let's take a look here. This is where the Mike and Hammer comic books go. Nothing else in here apart from we seem to have the Ark of the Covenant, really. So we try and open it.
Ark of the Covenant footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. But I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
Okay, right. So this door's going to be locked. Let's just do this.
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Right, so then we click this as his office. It's normally where his computer is, actually. So we'll see in this.
The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
Now, we used to be able to get in there, so I don't know why. So let's take a look when we're out in the street. Now, this is the bit I haven't kind of played with a lot. So let's just go outside and see. Ooh, broken window there. Hang on, let's try again.
So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion.
So, they were shooting at that window, and they did say up the window. So someone was up there. Here we go. Oh,
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned.
Chelsea.
I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Now, Chelsea was the, as he said, she sold newspapers on that stand. That was his love interest. So maybe we need to check out what happened to her. Can't lose her. Oh, what we got? Crowbar.
Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame.
Right. Ooh. Another Under a Killing Moon. This is. This was a shapeshifter, I think. Oh, look at beat up. Right. There. What do you got? Oh, it's a test tube or something.
That's an empty vial.
Now, what was the? Oh, now that is glowy. That looks radioactive. I mean, who got that? What was in there? I mean,
I'm no detective, but you need to find a way to get up to the second floor of the electronics shop. You know, like a ladder.
Holmes, you astound me. You astound me. Oh, gun casings, as you said. Lots of stuff here. Let's take it all look.
Where is he? He's up at the window. I think we got him.
Someone was shooting from the top of the electronics shop. This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me?
So someone was watching me. Why was someone watching me? Then someone shot. So was I working with these baddies who shot at the guy in the window? Was the guy the baddie? Looks like he was taken. The guy who was... It's all still a mystery at the minute. What we got here?
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted.
Injecting himself. Was that with the vial? Was he injecting himself?
It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
Okay. More shoes, oil.
Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything.
Now Louis runs the Brew and Stew, which is like a coffee shop bar down the street here, but I think I'm quite intrigued with what's going on behind here actually. So I think I'm going to head over, see what's about. Let's go down here. Okay, let's have a look. Another book.
Another Mike and Ike hammer. Candy Cane Confidential.
Oh, I don't like these back streets. This is just the perfect world to get attacked or something.
It's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane.
Anything here I can look at? Oh, this is all looking a bit of a...
Looks like Louis at the Brew and Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
I want to see around the back here first. All I'm finding is...
It's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. The Sweet and Sour Lady. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Ooh, I don't like it around the back here. This is just crying out for a good mugging or something being attacked. There's some more stairs over here. Let's take a look over here. All we're finding is damn...
Mike and Ike hammer. Murder, my sweet.
Yeah. I'm not really too bothered about them. What have we got down here? Post-apocalyptic. Now, in the older games, this wasn't here. They put this here, which is quite cool. What have we got down here? Oh, music. I don't like it when the music goes like this. Just asking for something to go wrong, and you just start playing the game. Because it is possible for two things. You can actually die in this game, so you need to save. So it does have auto-save, but I'm going to be saving every so often. You will see that. But also it's possible you can take full damage as well. So if you're up high, you can die. If you're up high, you can die. These things, all I'm finding.
Another Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Tootsie Rolled.
Right, okay. Now there is one place I want to look at, which is this one. This is, what was the name of it now? This is where a gentleman used to live, a mutant, who had a kind of elephant nose, the old Tex Murphys. I want to see if he's about, because he's normally, I think he's got links to the underworld or something. Let's take a look at the sign here, so we'll read.
Every few years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really inhabit this place.
Alright, let's go and take a look at this before we go down to see Louis. Another alley there, I'll check that out later. Ooh. Come on, let's have a look. I don't like these dark areas. Right, what do we got? Popcorn. Where is it? No, peanuts. Let's give it a look.
My nose has started sagging lately.
Here he is.
Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, huh?
I can't remember his name, but he used to run this. I can't remember, that was so long ago. It's like nearly 22 years ago. Around here. Click on them. Alright, a lift. Or an elevator, wherever you're watching from. So let's go up here. Oh my god.
Whoa. I wasn't always nervous about heights until my Under a Killing Moon case. I was trying to break into a luxury high-rise and slipped from the 32nd floor. Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I... Whoa!
It's realistic.
Fortunately, I hit an awning before I hit the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes.
Alright, that's good. I don't think there's anything up here, I don't think. There might be something later. This might be a dodgy meeting place later. I've got this feeling this is where I'm going to be sent. There'll be something I'm not. Oh, as soon as that atmospheric, I have to meet someone down the back here. Oh, I don't know. Right, so let's go back down in this lift. Oh, there we go. Oh. Right. As well. Because he's normally the one who knows something. It's the typical PI detective noir stuff. There's always like a guy there who knows everything. First thing he'll probably say is, "Hiya, Moif." That's how he used to talk. Terrible accent impression. Rusty's Fun Market. This used to be Rusty's Fun House back in Under the Moon. And this is the Snow White Bear. Yeah, I'm turning it something I reckon. Golden Gate Hotel. They're all from the old games. Flamingo. Oh, that's closed. If I can get in there later, that would be nice. There's the newsstand. Chelsea's newsstand. Before I go on this, just to see if this gives me any information here. Let's give it a look.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned.
Need to find Chelsea.
I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
A robot.
Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
How sad. It's Rook's pawn shop. I mean, pawn is in pawning things, not the other pawn. Well, this is the Bruin Stew. It's all in the same place as before. So, this is where we might see our first interaction with people. So this is where we might now have to start talking to people.
I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Well, hello, stranger.
Hello to you. These things again. These were in the, I think they were in Overseer. You respond, but you don't exactly know how you're responding. It's kind of like the way you're responding. This is what gives you the kind of the endings, how you treat people and what you do and so forth. So, I don't know what's going on. Oh, flirtatious, sounding like an idiot. I don't know. Let's just get down to business.
Hey, did you happen to hear any gunshots last night?
I did. Was that you?
Why would you think it was me? I think someone was getting abducted.
You look like you need a little pick-me-up. Want some coffee?
Oh my word, these don't get any easier. So, Helpful Hank, metaphor or less, or my way? Helpful Hank, let's try and be nice.
I can get it.
Oh, I know how you like it. Like your women. Full of liquor.
Full of liquor. She's flirting with the text. I mean, okay. The real me, curious metaphor, I don't know. Somewhat reluctant, who knows? Real me.
Whoa. A little early for that.
Really? The way you hold your liquor, I just assumed you always got an early start.
Alcohol's magical effect, Dr. Jekyll. What? She can give me more if she wants.
Actually, I could use some pain killing, up around this general area.
Is that blood?
No.
Ow!
Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again?
Oh my word. She wants you, Tex. Curious first step, strange danger. Little fantasy. If I come across as little fantasy, that's me flirting. I don't know. Cautious first step.
Maybe we should introduce ourselves.
You do, huh? In the mood for a little role-playing? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tall, blonde, and blooded.
She seems to like us, doesn't she? Let's find it. Turn the tables. If we do that, we might find out who she is. Let's get going. Come on.
You seem to know who I am.
We'll start some detecting. Come on.
Who are you?
I'm Taylor, and I'll be your nurse. I recommend 2 aspirin and lots of bed rest. Maybe all afternoon long.
Maybe I should do strange danger now. She's getting a bit too familiar. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. Oh, deja vu or not. Somewhere, some. I just got to rat. I don't know.
I have to investigate these gunshots, but maybe if I were to do it really quick.
Oh, I have to go into work today, unfortunately. But maybe after work tomorrow. Ah, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor. Mr. Murphy.
Mr. Murphy.
What are you doing here?
He's really friendly with us. This is strange. He normally likes us. I see who she is.
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here, and why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that? You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me. You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
See, this is strange because all the way through the other games, you know, he was my mate. He was like my best mate. He helped me out, gave me info. Now he doesn't want us. We're drinking. What are we doing? Acid trip, hungover, maybe clear as a bathroom mirror. Well, if only clear as a bathroom mirror, that possibly will mean that. Oh, I don't know.
Well, I don't feel drunk. It's just my brain's a little foggy.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you. Everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know. Something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great... Ah!
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this.
Oh,
it's like some sort of deja vu.
The Fabergé World Tour 44, the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of the day.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh, no. Everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, huh?
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What
the hell is that? Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
So maybe that guy we heard when we were outside the electronics shop store, maybe, I don't know, was he the one, was he being injected with the vial, or were we? We must have been. Did we like lose memory? Were we kind of hypnotized or something for 7 years, and then this vial brought us back? I had no idea. Let's find out what happened to Chelsea a bit more here, 'cause we need to find Chelsea. She's the love of our life. We can't do without her.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
That's a Colgate smile, isn't it? All right. Northfield Clinic, real me. Okay. Maybe you can find out information about what we did, if he knew what we did in the last 7 years.
Louis, I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
When I got shot, did something happen to me? Did I just can't work this out yet. Overwhelming realization, criminally connected to investing petrol. Something else about my head.
I hate doctors, but I guess I should go get this checked out and find out if there's anything seriously wrong.
You shouldn't be driving in your condition. I'll call you a cab.
Right, excellent. So now we can talk about stuff. We can ask some questions now. Alright, so we've got a ladder on here. So let's just find out if he's got a ladder or something.
I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations.
Gotta go over there then. Let's see if he knows anything else. Abduction.
We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken.
Normally he's quite helpful. Alright, let's take a look at Taylor. Let's see any info about Taylor.
I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror. Does a lot of investigations. And she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. Yeah, I wasn't too happy that you and her were spending time together. But maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way.
Is this going to repeat everything?
I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember. But I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what. But it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore.
All right. I don't think he's going to tell us anything else.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive.
I've done a bit of that already. Let's head over to the Golden Gate Hotel and let's see if we can get that ladder and get into that top floor. There's lots I can be doing here, really. Lots of could be missing in the street. Let's just let's head over to the Golden Gate.